What's going on, guys, and welcome back to not only my first video, but also my first series, which is going to be turning my Pokemon hobby into a full-fledged business. I got this idea from Max Does Pokemon. Great series. I'll link his channel down below for you guys. And further that, let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do here is kind of go through the cards. These ones right here in this binder are kind of like the ones I want to sell. And I will either get these ones graded or I will put them on various listing sites, which you'll see later in this episode. So I'm probably gonna get these ones listed, and then like this one right there, probably the Kingdra as well. Just kind of gonna go through, look at these, and figure out which ones I do indeed want to sell in here. Like the ones that would have value, like some of these, kind of like this page here, doesn't have like a whole lot of value on it, which is fine, but I might try to get like, I don't know, probably that's freebies for things if I try later in the video for this stuff. Kind of have like other ones. These are kind of a mess because we have ones that are in English, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. What I'm definitely going to do probably is try to sell these Charizards right there. And then kind of like skim through back here. Some of these aren't in the best condition because I just kind of put this binder together and some were just kind of thrown around the room, which it's my fault. Should have taken better care of them, but it's okay because I do have most of these are actually in very good condition. So we're going to cut to the part where I finish looking through these, and then I will show you which ones that we will be selling. Alright, so I have selected the ones that I want to sell, and also while kind of going through, I forgot I had these two PSA graded ones. This one's kind of around like 30-40-ish range, and this one, I don't know this one, if you guys have any idea what this one would be worth, please let me know down in the comments, because some I've seen go for, well, PS10 versions go for about like 150 to 300. I can't find any PSA 9s, so I don't really know what those ones go for. So if you have any idea, let me know. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell these on Mercari and maybe OfferUp. So I also did do kind of cut to that part is I have some of these listed. I don't have the slabs listed on here. So you just posted these, getting a few views. If you guys would like to buy a few of these, you know, help support the journey, I will link all this stuff down in the description below. And if you would want to buy, it'd mean a lot to me. So have all these ones. These ones are kind of ones that I've either gotten or purchased from local card stores. And if I ever do go to any more local ones, I'll make sure to film that process and see what we can do there. So we've posted some of these up on there. And then what we're also doing here is kind of looking on eBay for auctions for like PSA graded cards already that we can sell for a profit. And now what we're doing here with these is, so let's take this one here for an example. This Charizard V, what we're doing here, so current bid is at $37.75. To see if this would be a good deal to buy or to try to bid for, I usually come up to here, up onto price charting, type it in. It was Charizard V. So let's just Charizard V. The number was, wrong page, number is number 50, 050, number 050, this is hard to do with one hand. Search it up, does not show up on here, so what we'll do is kind of come down here, see if we can like match it. Right here, Champion's Path. So if we try to find Champion's Path on here, I think this is the one, right? Yes, it is. So we will click on it, see what it goes for in a PSA 10. PSA 10 goes for about $51. So if we were able to get this PSA 10 gem mint version here for around this price, we would make a decent amount. And then later on, if we make any sales, I will cut to that, and then we can ship it out and all that stuff together. So we're gonna actually place our bid on here. So I would think I'd spend about like $40 to $45 on this. So we're gonna max bid it at 43. So okay, another increase. So we're gonna go 45, and if not, we're okay. We currently have it at 45. We just have to hold it for 43 more minutes. If we get that, I'll cut to it. Also off camera, I've also bid on a few offers and stuff here. Yeah, there's a Charizard one, this Pikachu one that ends in about 2 hours, PSA 10 Pikachu Surging Sparks Holo, actually really good deal if we can get that for $25. Then we have a few Laprases that I don't know. This PSA 10 Kieran I was hoping for, but again, would only be willing to spend about 45 on it, because that's actually a decent portion of our budget right now. Also have other ones here like this Iono Paldean Fates for $15. That is gonna end in 4 days. So, and then we just can keep going down. Right, that's it, okay. So those are the current ones that we have going on here. So hopefully we can get the Champion's Path Charizard V, the Pikachu, hopefully the Lapras. Lapras, that's actually a really good price for that if we can get it for there. This one I'm just not going to go with. And then this one ends in, I think it was 4 days, or almost 5 days on the Iono one. So we'll have to see in a later episode which one that is. This is going to be like a daily series, so I'll try to upload a video each day, or I could put it all out in like one big movie form. You guys let me know down below. So, and then we're also here on OfferUp, another kind of good site. We have asked about a few of the things here. So for like Destined Rivals, Stellar Crown, stuff like that, we've asked about on here, waiting for responses on those ones. Kind of like Sam on this one, kind of like looking around, kind of comparing the price onto price chart, and if it's one that I think would be good for that I'd send in to PSA, then I'll buy it, and then probably later episode if I have enough, I'll send in some cards to PSA, and then hopefully we get those back. But again, it does take a while. There is no time limit on this series, so it's just until we can get this into a full-fledged business. So this concludes day one, actually, which is just selecting the cards we want to list, bidding on some cards, which we'll cut to at either the beginning of next episode or the end of this, depending on when they end and when I can get this stuff out. So, and then cards that are really popular are actually going to come back to here, to eBay. We're going to actually search up on here. I'm going to go like PSA graded, like Evolutions, you know, because those ones are really good. Hopefully, Evolutions on here. Okay, so we have a few. Okay, so here's like kind of like another one of the Kieran ones that we could bid on, actually, if it doesn't get too high on us. So we'll actually see what the current stuff on this is. This ends in an hour, so if we can get this. Let's go 20. Okay, so max bid is 20. Fresh it. We have it at $18.50. We can hold that. That'd be great. Back to the EV stuff. Spid here. Vaporeon EX, PSA 8 near mint. Current bid is $1.25. This does seem like a great deal, but could get pretty pricey within this last hour or so because, okay, 556, that's great. We'll be watching these closely to the end because when it gets to like that close few minutes, it will be really competitive on this stuff. I'm going to be blurring out that top part because that's all my information and stuff. And next time, we're going to cut to when either something sells or if we win a bid. Okay, guys, so just a little update here. This is going to be at the end of the video. We did not get anything today, so if we get anything between when I post this video and between the next video, if I win anything on eBay, or if I sell anything on Mercari or OfferUp, or if I get anything off of those two websites, I will put it at the beginning of next week or tomorrow's video, right after the intro. Still trying to figure out how often I'm going to be posting these. Definitely regularly, because this is kind of a whole journey thing here for us. So with that, make sure to like and subscribe to support this journey to making my hobby into a working business. Thank you.